Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Sports Hub Central. I am your host, Chad M.
And I am M and Nerland.
And this weekend we have an absolutely amazing sporting event taking place here in Canada, which is none other than the Grey Cup. And I know everybody out there that's going to be watching this game definitely wants to wager on it, right, Emily?
Absolutely. You know I'm wagering on it. And my hometown, Calgary Stampeders.
That's right. So what you guys need to do is go on to BetHubb.com, the link below on this video, and make sure that you have your account signed up right now. And if you don't, obviously start one right away and start placing some wagers on this game. You can challenge your friends, you can have some trash talking, and you can also make sure to take advantage of all the fantastic bonuses we have going on every single week. And if you're not a big CFL fan, which I know you guys are, but in the event that you're not, don't worry, you can bet on every single sporting event that is going on at this time as well. So now once you guys have your account set up, you want to get a bit of an opinion on what's going to go on in this game. So I'm going to start with you, Emily. Who do you think is going to win the Grey Cup and why?
Well, I have to go with the Calgary Stampeders. Kevin Glenn, he had led this team to 9 wins over the regular season. I know Tate is out. He had fractured his arm, and he was leading Calgary to what seemed like an epic comeback to even make the playoffs. So everyone was down and out. Then Kevin Glenn comes out of nowhere, just throwing bombs, catching BC off guard. The play calling was spot on. They're able to go third and long, throw it deep, catch the secondaries off guard. And the real key to this game is going to be John Cornish, because if there's anything in the CFL, if you can establish any kind of ground game and you have a running back thinking easily get you 9 yards, he just runs through people. He is the definition of a high motor running back, and he is going to run all over the Argos, going to go for 10, 11, just keep bopping it down. Glenn will throw it deep, and I think that the Stampeders are going to come out on top.
Okay, well, I hear all your points with Calgary. However, I'm on the opposite side in this football game here for a number of reasons. First and foremost, this game is played in Toronto. They pretty much get home field advantage due to the fact that, these destinations of where the games are played are picked well in advance. And we saw how that worked for BC last year on their home field. It's a massive advantage when you can get all those extra tickets given to the hometown crowd.
Do you think it could be any kind of a distraction, though, for the Argos, that they have their family there, they have things going on? It's not like they're separated, put away, quarantined.
That's true, but I still think it's an advantage because, when you go through your day-to-day routines of getting prepared for your home games, and we all know in professional sports, teams always play better home. They have that to their advantage. They don't have to worry about traveling and being in maybe not as comfortable as conditions that they're used to in their home city of Toronto, which that is. And then also I look at the team here. Scott Milanovic, this coach has been nothing short of phenomenal. He's sort of this protege young coach that came through the system. He worked under Trestman in Montreal before. He was by far the best coach in the CFL. And we've seen the magic that he's been able to do, the transformation in 1 year. A team that didn't even make the playoffs getting to this level. Ricky Ray is a veteran in the CFL who's been there, done that before with the Eskimos in previous playoff years and has won a Grey Cup or two. And then you look at the fact that they have the all-purpose yardage leader in the league in Chad Owens. The flying Hawaiian will make plays in the open field against this shaky Calgary defense. So,
Calgary's defense hasn't been shaky, though.
They gave up 29 points to BC. They gave up over 30 points against Saskatchewan the week before.
That's just what happens when you have gunslingers. That's just CFL football.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that they racked it up. And as impressive as Calgary was beating BC, Montreal has been the best team in the CFL for the last 10 or 15 years. And the fact that Toronto beat them as handily as they did, that's a lot of momentum riding in. I like the home team here as a slight underdog, and I'll be taking the Boatmen to actually have a little bit of relative success in the city of Toronto with sports.
Well, Toronto has been known to take a few losses, and I don't think that they're going to get a victory anytime soon. I think that you have to go with Calgary. They came into BC and beat them. They know how to be that kind of underdog card and play on the road. That wasn't bothering them. And the fact that they are implementing this bend not break defense, they're going to allow them to get the shots inside. Oh, it's not going to break, because you know that you have to go with the Stampeders for this game.
That's a wrap for this week's Sports Hub Central, Grey Cup style. I'm Chad M.
And I'm Emily Nerland.
We'll see you guys here next week.